And we're live. I've just got to wait to find out if I'm in a really bad position. So we have to wait for YouTube to catch up. Maybe I might have to do that. Oh my gosh. Adverts. Are we in? Oh, we're not too bad. Okay. Now I just need to put... Why can't I see the live chat? Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Give me a moment because I can't see the chat right now. And there's no point me trying to be able to speak to you guys with the chat if I can't see the chat. So bear with me. There we go, that's better. Oh, Miss Sarah's here. I was not expecting you today, Miss Sarah. Welcome in. Howdy doody. We do have a Beanses. I can show you the Beanses. Maybe. If... Let's hope that's... Can you see her on the top of the sofa? Bless her. So she's watching and keeping an eye, making sure I don't do anything naughty. Yeah, right. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, it's not. I knew it. I tried to get this like warmed up in time, but I guess I failed. Oh well. I'm sorry. Anyway, welcome in. It is Friday. It is the Friday Live. My name is Khadija, or Lisa if you prefer. And today is the cube that I have been dreading. And I think you're going to be quite surprised at this cube as well. We will find out shortly. I will go through this cube. We do have some stitch markers as well, although honestly I cannot recall if I've shown these ones or not. And so I will ask you before I show them, and if I've shown them all, then I'll get some others that I know that I haven't shown yet. So, welcome in Wriggles, welcome in Slug, welcome in to Angela. It's nice to see Miss Angela in here, and welcome in to Miss Sarah. How do you do? Hope you're having a good one. It's the start of the weekend for some. For some, they're already well into it, but I must say, I cannot wait to go to sleep tonight and wake up on the weekend, and let's hope that I'm all refreshed. We will see. Okay, there may be a little bit of crinkling. I don't know how much the mic is going to pick up because I don't know which mic is being used out of 4. If there's crinkling, if somebody could let me know if it's really bad, and I will take drastic measures. But we're going to be doing the red and cube today. And this cube actually stretches to 2 cubes, really. They're so packed in there that they do kind of stretch into 2. So I'm just putting the 2 together and we're going to go for it. So number 1 in the cube is Yarnsmiths Create, and this is a DK one. I think I have done a review on this. I'm not 100% sure if I did the DK or if I did the Aran. I don't think I did both. I've definitely done one of them. I'm almost certain of it. But anyway, this is Create DK, which is 100 gram skein. There are 290 meters or 317 yards approximately. And this is quite a dark red that they have called Claret red. I won't quite say it was claret red, but it's definitely in the darker spectrum of said red. So there is this one, which does look a lot brighter on the screen than it does in the reality. But we have the claret red. And for those that don't know, claret, even though it's supposed to be regarded as a wine, in the UK, if something is claret, it means it's blood. It's bloody. It's all a bit claret, that. It's claret. I think I've only got one of those. Let me just double check. Pretty sure it's only one. I think it's only one. Double check. Yeah, only one of those, but I do also have a crimson, which is a DK, and I've got adverts again. This is a crimson, so putting it next to the claret, I hope you can see the difference, that the claret is darker than the crimson. And the crimson I will go with, yep, it's pretty crimson. And also, I have got a scarlet red. And now I've lost all my chat. Thank you very much, adverts. I love you. Not. What a bugger. Welcome in, Mel. Howdy doody. No, they're not pink gloves. These are purple. They're purple. Purple gloves. Good call on the gloves, right? Right? Needs to be done. I am not going to put up with burns. With the DK, I've also got this one, which is bright red. So this is bright red. This is crimson. It's got a slight pink hue to it. And this is the claret. So now I can give you the details. Now I've given you the three colours of the DK. It is 100% acrylic. And it's a standard DK. I wouldn't say it was thicker than anything in particular. It's not thinner. I would say it's dead on a DK, and it's a really, really nice thing to work with. I've been using this quite recently, actually, to make my latest mosaic square, which is this one. All the blue is actually the Create DK, and I've quite enjoyed using it. It's quite nice. It's a fairly cheap, I think it's a fairly cheap yarn to use, but with the cheap price, I don't think they've really cut back on quality at all. I think they've done really, really well. So careful who hears this, but I actually think this is a little bit better than Stylecraft DK. Anyway, so that's the three DKs. I also have them in an Aran. So I've got the bright red again in the Aran, and again it's 100% acrylic. And on this 100-gram skein, which looks extremely bright on the camera, 195 meters or 210 yards. So it's about 107 yards less than the DK, approximately. But this is the bright red, And then I also have it in the Scarlet as well. So we've got the Scarlet on the top, which works really well as a Scarlet red. And we have the bright red on the bottom, which, yeah, I will go with that it's a bright red. So both of those are Aran. So that's the Create, Yarnsmiths Create. And I am going to be putting 2 into the giveaway cube. And I think I'm going to probably put in the Crimson DK and the DK Scarlet. So Scarlet Red Aran, sorry, and Bright Red DK. I'll get it right in a minute. If I could read labels, I mean, ugh. But I'm going to put those 2 in the giveaway cube. Okay? They're going in. Let's have a look. Hello, Miss Teresa. I hope you are okay. You and Mel are both healing. Or I hope you're healing. Welcome in, Miss Snaily. Howdy doody. Oh, news. I got my new mouse today. Yay! So tomorrow I'm hoping to put the slideshow together of the Cracking the Whips that is now owed for over a week, nearly 2 weeks. I should be doing that tomorrow with all purple fingers crossed. So we'll see what happens. But the new mouse, it's working right now. I've been playing with it for about half an hour, so it's doing good. Welcome back, Miss Wriggles. Being on the phone. I hope it was a nice person. We need to know about this house that you went to look at. And I'm back in ads again. What the heck? I did get your email for the whips, and I'm pretty sure I said thank you for it, I think. Mel says I am healing. Just very achy. Yeah, it's inevitable, unfortunately. Welcome in, Miss Sarah. Howdy do. Okay, so the next in the bag is something I'm pretty certain I have not done a review on, and I'm aiming to do, if I haven't got one, I'm aiming to do this week. So we'll see what happens. This is Drops Daisy Unicolor. And this is extra fine merino wool. Extra fine, 100% extra fine merino wool in the colour 21. 21? It is made in Peru, and I would say that that was like a poppy red. Not daisy, poppy red. These 50-gram balls have approximately 110 meters or 120 yards. And Peruvian wool. I mean, hello. I can tell they're wool, but it's not, it's not like that. It's not bad. It's not bad. I cannot remember how I obtained these. Knowing me, I probably bought them, but at the same time, they're red. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I didn't, or maybe I did for a project that I never actually did anything about. I don't know. I can't remember. But there's 2 of those. And again, I'm hoping to review on Thursday with those. But I kind of am a big Drops fan because their price is blooming amazing. And it's usually really, 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 really good cotton that I get from them. I haven't gotten anything else from them for a long time. But the drops cotton, I will push into anybody's face because I think the price is flipping amazing and working with it is fabulous. So I'm an advocate for drops. I wish I got paid for saying that, but I don't. The call was insurance for the house that you're moving into. Sarah says she's been in hiding. Been in hiding? Scary medical stuff going on. You as well. Wow. Everyone's got loads of horrible medical stuff going on. Is there something going around? What's happening? Teresa's healing slowly. Continue to aggravate my body. I'll aggravate your body. I'm bad at resting. I think Mel will probably go with that as well. Mel's bad at resting. You're bad at resting. Hunter can rest for the both of you, I tell you. Hunter loves resting. Yes, there's time for another whip email, Zara. I won't be starting the video for approximately 12 hours. No, 14 hours. So you've got time. Welcome in, Rudy. Bonjour. Oh, medical insurance. Oh. Snaily, I'm really tired and in a heck of a lot of pain, which makes my eyes really tired and blurry with a lot of things. And even though the phone is like 30 centimeters away from me, I read your little sentence as I'm listening while I eat my toes. You're eating your toes. Okay. I mean, snails have a foot. Maybe they have toes too. I don't know. Turkey, dinos, and salad. Oh, I'll have the salad. Give me the salad. Give me the salad. Welcome in, Cindy. Hello, how do you do? Welcome in, Miss Doris. How do you do? Okay, let's get on to the third kind of fourth thing. So the next thing, I know that I bought this, so I must have got the Drops Daisy. I must have. So the next one I have got 3 of, and that is Drops again, Alaska, in the color number 10. Again, it is showing as quite bright on the screen compared to what it is in reality. In reality, I would call that a red, like dead basic red. Not too dark, not too bright. It's red. Alaska is pure wool, but I don't know what wool it is. I don't know. It is made in the EU though, so I'm guessing it's sheep's. I don't know. But it's 100%, and on this 50-gram little ball, we have 70 meters or 77 yards. And this is a chunky, a bulky, a chunky, whatever you want to call it. And if I remember rightly, I'm not going to be doing this with the other colour, believe me. Yeah, this, compared to the Daisy, this, you can feel the wool that little bit more. Not by much. It's not scratchy. It's just, yeah, I can feel the wool that little bit more with the Alaska. with the Alaska. Now that one's been on my face, but two Alaska drops, number 10, will go in the giveaway cube. Okay, I want to keep 2. Let me keep 2. You can have 2. I want to keep 2. Okay. Thank you for putting all the names in one message, Miss Cindy. Thank you. I was gonna grab. What was I gonna grab Doris for? Oh no, something different. Okay. Next, this was definitely a happy mail. But have I got any more than those 3? I don't think so. No. Okay. So there's 3 of these. And I'm going to say that I'm going to put all 3 in the giveaway cube because I have used these before in blue. And it's okay. It's okay. But because I know what it's like and it's not something that's on my radar for needing in a project now, I'm going to share. So we have Premier Just Cotton in a kind of a maroon red. For crafters, makers, knitters and crocheters. This is 85% cotton and 15% polyester, 104 yards or 96 meters, approximately, on 60 gram little balls. And there are 3 of these. Do we have a colour? We don't have a colour on them. Premier Yarns, why do we not have a colour on these? Or am I just not seeing it? I can't see it anywhere. No. I'm going to just say it must be like, we're calling it maroon, okay? There's 3 maroon red just there, which I will put in the giveaway cube. So cotton polyester mix. But this, it's not a bad cotton. It's probably something that I wouldn't mind wearing over the top of something else. I wouldn't mind it brushing on my skin, but I wouldn't want it dead on my skin. But it is actually nicer than what you'd call a household cotton. But heck, we use what we want when we want to use it. Right? So there's 3 which are going in the giveaway cube. 3 maroon. Miss Cindy using her member emojis. Oh, I've got something to say about the members. I'll just catch up with chat. Hang on. From the dollar store, and they didn't bother with colours. Well, I'm seeing that. I'm noticing that. Triple T is getting lots of other stuff done and a bit of crocheting, such as like, you shouldn't be doing quite a bit of other stuff. You should be doing quite a bit of resting. The productivity comes with the crochet. You know? Doris loves the maroon. She loves the maroon. Welcome in, Jay. Nice to see you, miss. It's been a little while. Welcome in. Howdy do. Okay. Next. I am racing through these. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me is I want to get this over and done with as quick as I can because it's that colour. And we're definitely getting there. Next. This, I'm sorry, this isn't going in the giveaway cube because I have plans for most of what's left in the bag. Most. So we have some more of I Love This yarn in the colour Fire Red. Fire! Or as Mel would say, fire! 100% acrylic. And on this 199 gram skein, we have approximately 355 yards or 325 meters, approximately. And there is a delightful pattern for a hat and scarf set on here. Delightful, darling. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm waiting for YouTube to catch up with me. Yep, there we go. Okay. Does this one tell you how much you need of each? Probably not. It tells you need a 5mm hook. Sorry, 5.5mm hook or 5mm needles. But this is, it's staying with me. Because I have something in mind and I've only got the one. Only got the one. Okay. We are going to stick with the I love this yarn because I've also got it in red. Exactly the same stats, just a different colour. So it's also in red. So the fire red and the red. There's the two together. So the fire red is that little bit brighter. The red is that bit darker. So that's the I love. I love. I do. Don't know about getting stuff done, but there's a lot of stuff going on over here. Stuff. I need to do stuff. But usually stuff does me, which is it buggers everything up. Okay, next we have Big Twist Twinkle. We got some sparkles in red. You know it's incoming, don't you? You know it's incoming. It's incoming. This red skein has 97% acrylic, 3% polyester. Made in Turkey. 380 yards or 347 meters on a 170-gram skein. And again, there is the little thingy that you get with the big twist of you need 6 of these to make a blanket. You need 3 of these to make a dwarf's jumper. You need 1 of these to make a kid's hat and 1 of these to make a scarf for a kid. But that's in red, and we have lots and lots and lots of red twinkle. And I kind of like the amount of twinkle on this because the sparkle isn't like on top of each other going through. It's got about centimetre gap roughly between each. And I did say roughly. I didn't say exactly. We're not getting technical here. But this is classed as a bulky, right? Oh no, they're classing it as a 4 medium. Worsted weight. Worsted. Aran. So that is the Big Twist Twinkle. Eyes loving the sparkles too, Snaily. Eyes loving the sparkles too. How many degrees in a... I can't see the next bit, so I'll have to wait for that. How many degrees in a circle? 360 degrees in a circle and in a triangle. And in a square. How many days are in a year? It depends. 365 on average. Depends if it's a leap year. Okay, let's stick with the red. Oh yeah, I've got 2 of those, by the way. There's 2 of those. So the next thing I've got, how many have I got? Oh no, just the one. Okay. So we've got another Big Twist. This is Big Twist value. There's no twinkle in this one. 100% acrylic for this. And this is in Varsity red. Varsity. Varsity. 170 gram skein with 380 yards or 347 meters. And remember, it's approximate. It'll be a little bit more just to cover themselves, but you know, machines do machiney things. But this Varsity red is what I would call a true red. If you think of a red, this is the red I'd think of. It's red. Pretty much red. And I quite like using Big Twist, but I have used it quite a few times before. Let me think. Hang on. Am I going to be nice? Do I want to be nice? Not really. Wait a minute, I've forgotten how much again. I'm going to put the I love this yarn. Is it fire? It's not fire red, is it? What colour is it? Oh, just red. I'm going to put the I love this yarn red in the giveaway cube. I'm going to keep the Big Twist value in the Varsity. So Varsity is a nice bright typical red. Not if you add the outside angles, Zara. I really don't want to write anything, Rudy. Really don't. It's a big no. Okay, let me finish the red. Let me finish the red because there's only the horrid stuff left. Okay, so this is Knitting Essentials DK. This is from Poundland, our version of America's Dollar Tree or Dollar Store, whatever you want to call it. And this is in the colour red. See, we do bother with colours. This is red. Do you get that? It's red. Red. It's red. I have two. And these can go into the giveaway cube. I'm not going to be getting them again because actually the Poundland yarn is actually quite overpriced. But these are 50 grams, 100% acrylic. Did it ever say? I don't think it ever said how much was on there. I think that's what we're missing. We're not missing the colour, we're missing the yardage on these. But I think I might get this wrong. There is somebody that did the calculation online, and I think it works out as 160 meters ish per 50 grams. But there's two of these going in, so you've got two reds going into the giveaway cube. Two reds of Knitting Essentials DK, or double knitting, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I can't see what Snaily said. Can someone bump up the chat for me, please? I should keep what I like. How dare I keep what I like? How dare I? You should all be going in the giveaway cube. Lynx is using me as a personal cat bed, as she should. At least you know I'm resting. Don't go moving. Don't you dare. Thank you for the bump ups. I agree with Mel. Doesn't make you not nice if you keep what you want. It's yours after all. And we'll put a lot in the giveaway cube over the you want to see. Well, I'll be showing you. Next week I will be showing you what's left in the giveaway cube. I believe Sharon got her winnings yesterday, but I don't think she's had the opportunity to open her package yet, and I don't know if she saw the post or not. I've got a feeling she didn't, but I don't know. But I'm pretty sure she hasn't opened the package yet because she hasn't had a chance. But there's a heck of a lot of blue. I wonder why. There's a heck of a lot of blue in that giveaway place because it's not a cube anymore. I mean, I keep saying it can go in the giveaway cube, but it's actually a giveaway bin bag. It's pretty chocker. It really is. The giveaway cube got blockaded like week 3, I think. And since then, I've literally been putting into the bin bag. Doesn't mean they're going in the bin though. I don't think there's anybody in here, Rudy, that was around between 32 and 38. Just hazarding a guess, but I'm pretty certain. Pretty certain. Okay, we're going to be doing the stuff now. The stuff. And believe it or not, I actually have to keep all this. So there's no more going in the giveaway cube at all. Because on the very odd occasion, I will be asked to use this colour, and I need to make sure that I have some for when they ask for it. Why do I need the advert to cover my chat? Go away. I'll watch the advert, yes, but I do not want it covering my flipping chat. Thank you very much. Tripty says, I think keeping all of your yarn doesn't make you not nice. If you accumulated it, it's yours to do with as you please. You're much more generous than people are aware of. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Sometimes it's better that way. Doris says, I've been missing the giveaway, but I'm going to try hard to get in on these reds giveaway. Well, it's not red giveaway. It's whatever goes into the cube or the bin bag. I blind pick. So I literally sit here, but not on the chair. I sit on the floor and I randomly just squirrel around with my hand and I grab something, pull it out. Whatever that is, if it's on its own, it's on its own. If it's part of, like, there are 3 of those that have gone in, I take all 3 out and they go to the person. But I do 6 different things for someone. And those 3 would count as one thing. So it all depends on what I pick out, but I do it completely blind. I don't want to look because I don't want it to be favoritism or me go, oh, do I have that? No, I have to wait till the end. And bless her, Sharon got a fair old bit of blue last week. I'm amazed she didn't get all blue, to be fair, but she got a fair bit of blue last week. If you win, she can send you red. Will you please, Ladybird? No, it doesn't work like that. It's a blind pick. What time is it here? 18:40. 18:40. Okay, I've procrastinated enough. Let's start with the worst one of the lot. Let's start with the worst of the lot. Here we go. Red Heart with Love. With Love. Metallic. Red Heart with Love metallic. And the metallic is, of course, some sparkle. And this is in the colour which suits it perfectly. It's fuchsia. And that is a perfect fuchsia colour. And no, I'm not going to be wiping this on my cheek to see how rough it feels. And I can't feel it through the gloves, thankfully. There is a one ball hat on there, which she's struggling to have on her head. It's a little bit small for her noggin. Let's have a look at the stats. 99% acrylic, 1% other fibers. It's a medium 4. There we go. 127 grams, which will give you approximately 200 yards or 183 meters. I know this was a happy mail. I know almost all of these are happy mail because they're from America and Canada. But that is a perfect fuchsia. Really, really nice sparkle on it. Again, the sparkle's a little bit sparser than all together and really, really tight, which is something that I quite like. If I remember rightly, this does actually feel quite nice, and you can't really feel the sparkle on it in it, if I remember rightly. I don't really want to burn my hands to find out. But we have Red Heart with Love metallic. So-and-so loves this colour. Nope. Nope. And this so-and-so definitely doesn't love the colour. But yeah, the fuchsia. Don't repeat this, okay? Don't repeat it. But fuchsia, weirdly, I can kind of put up with fuchsia a little bit more than other shades, and I don't know why. It doesn't mean I like it. I can just put up with it a little bit better. I don't know. No, they're purple. That's because of the screen. They're purple. Like if I put them next to an actual pink, got purple gloves next to pink. See? See? Triple T loves the metallics. My magpie is going, yeah, more. A blingy bit in your yarn. Too right. Gotta love a bit of bling. Although, saying that, I have come across people that don't like sparkle. They're like, no, keep it out of my yarn. Just give me the yarn. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong? Something was bad in your childhood, wasn't it? You don't like sparkle? What the heck? Now, going with the Red Heart metallic in the fuchsia, I also have it in rose. So there's the fuchsia, there's the rose. And you know what? I have said it once before on my channel. I will dare say it again now, but don't you dare make me repeat it, okay? Don't make me repeat it. But dusty, like this one, the dusty cottage kind of pink, I kind of like. Probably because I put it down to Caucasian skin colour, kind of, sort of. And I think of cottage when I see it. And I love cottages. I love them. But yeah, there's that. Just don't make me repeat it. So we've got the fuchsia and we've got the rose. And I'm intolerant to the smell of roses, so I'm not going to be sniffing it either. Doris says, "Oh, now I see the purple. See, when it's next to the pink, then you can tell it's purple. Like where's my purple ladybird? Where are you hiding, mister? There you are. It's not quite the same purple. But we've got purple little ladybird from the perp. It's just a different shade. This is more indigo. This is more of a violet. Self-dyed. They're purple. Trust me. Hi, Beam. Wow, it's like talking to my cat. Welcome in, Beam. It can be a bit of a pain to work with, really. I haven't used it yet. So for that, I have no idea, but I will definitely take your word for it. I think one thing I am going to be using is a hook size half a size more than they ask for. That's something I tend to do with metallics anyway, because I don't want it splitting. I don't want the metallic splitting away from the yarn. Why are all your ads dating? And protect your devices. Protect your devices, Triple T. Protect them from the cats. I'm giving people ideas. I am? What ideas am I giving people? What have I done? Cindy likes the rose, I think. Yeah, love cottages too. Such a lovely thought. That's the only positive I can go with. I love the cottage feel. Snelly says all my adverts are weight loss companies. Oh, you should see the things that I get. I don't know why or how. Well, I know how because they're adverts, but they're supposed to be personalized, and I see them going, really? What the heck? You've said 2 nice things about pink. Are you okay? Blink twice if you need help. I did say that I'm in pain and having, I'm very, very tired. It's been a very, very, very long day. I wasn't going to do this live last week. I said that I may well cut it out completely because today's a hard day. But I decided to persevere and push forward and do it anyway. And this is what happens. When I'm overly tired, this is what happens. uh, um, kind of sort of, Rudy. I kind of sort of remember that episode, but I think that's actually 2 episodes that you're mixing together, maybe. Bean says that her issue with the sparkle thread would snap. Yeah, see, when I said about the splitting of the yarn from the metallic, that's what worries me as well. I haven't for a very, very long time used a sparkly yarn where it's constantly snapped, but I think the one that I did, and now I can't think of what it was. It really, really disheartened me. I think it was a Stylecraft sparkly, I think. And it really aggravated the heck out of me because all my work had like sticky outy ends of the sparkle and it was driving me insane. Like it really, really got me angry. So I really hope that doesn't happen, but at least I've had the warning. I mean, I'm going to forget it within the next hour, but my memory is so poop. But yeah, thank you for the warning. I have no idea what Star of David cookies and crackers are. No idea. yeah, the Heinz and the Nescafe together. Don't remember that, Rudy. It's been a while since I watched Mr. Bean, though. Dusty Rose and Fuchsia are okay. You may need to lay down. I did say I'm tired. I did say that. You know, I gave you the warning right at the beginning. Equal opportunity yarn maker. I'm really not. I'm really, really not. Okay, next. Now, I lost the ball band for this, but I do know it is Stylecraft Special DK. And I want to say the colour is Sherbet. And I know I got this in a Happy Mail from somebody, and they classed it as Void Fill because they can't stand the colour either. And they had loads of it. And when they needed to fill little voids up, they shoved, they kept shoving this in. I think it's in the colour Sherbet. I think. But I know it is Stylecraft Special DK. I know it is. I will double check the colour, and when I do the timestamps for the yarns tomorrow and put them in the description, I will double check. But I do feel like this is Sherbet. And even though this hasn't got a ball band on it, and I know the whole lot is there, this is going in the giveaway coop. Now, this is a kind of a pea with a little bit of lilac. It's got a hint of lilac in it. So it's not pure pea. It's not pure pea. Well, thank God for that. I mean, really, I need a bit more than these gloves if I'm going to be handling pea. But yes, it's kind of a verging on a lilac pink. Hi. Okay. You good? Please don't jump up. My dress can't take it. But yeah, this can go in the giveaway cube because I know that I ended up with like 4 or 5 of these, and I used all bar this one. So I'm done with this. I'm done. So okay, there was one more to go in. Mel says it has a bit of a purpley hue. Yes, it does. Lavender is the awareness colour for all cancers. It's definitely not a lavender. Definitely. I mean, I could match that up with one of my lavenders out in the garden, but it's not a typical lavender colour. Oh, we're going to have to... Giss a bump, please. I can't see Bean. I mean, I can see this Bean down here, but I can't see the Bean on the screen. The Bean on the screen. Sounds so weird. Thank you, Zara. Bean says she likes to do amigurumi, so I use a lot of colours, even if I don't love them by themselves. Well, this is why I have to keep a few colours that I'm not overly keen on, because every now and again they're asked for, and I don't want to go, no, and I'm not going to be getting that colour, forget it. It is what it is. It's like another thing that I'm really not keen on is camo. And I don't like overly variegated, like loads and loads and loads of colours variegated that has very quick changes. I really don't like it. But some people do, and some people want something made with that. And so I have to have it in my collection somewhere so that when somebody asks, I can go, yep, I can do that. No problem. Oh, she's playing biscuits with the sofa. Let's see if we can see her. Hang on. Oh, see, she's stopped now because she knows the camera's on her. Hang on. Look at her staring. Look at her. There you go. She's preparing. And the camera comes off and she's back to it again. She's an awkward bugger. Do I have any camo? I do. I do. I do. We will get to it at some point because I don't know where it is. I'm pretty certain it's in a project bag. What's up with up? Up is because I suppose like anybody with a phone, you've got the heart in the bottom right hand corner above the chat. I've got that too. So when somebody writes a long sentence, some of the sentence is hidden behind that heart and I can't see what somebody said. So the up is somebody boosting it up so it goes above the heart and I can actually read it. Go Bean, you get it. I want to eat the biscuits. It's just that she never actually bakes them. She just squashes the dough. You're invading her privacy. Beansies will take revenge later. Oh, she did that yesterday. Boy, did she. That little mare. It's funny that even though it's her channel, she gets camera shy. She does every now and again. Every now and again she does. If I'm taking pictures, she's not so bad. But when it's like the camera on her, as in a video, no. Then she gets all weird. Bean says, I understand your cat on a spiritual level. I also bite my mum sometimes. She did go for me the other day. It's very, 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 very rare, thankfully, that she'll, be so angry with me that I'll get snapped at. But she did go for me the other day. And so it was yesterday. It was yesterday. Oh my gosh. Yesterday. She went and snapped. And I went, what the heck? And I tapped her in between her ears on the top of her head and went, don't you dare. And she jumped down and ran off. Didn't see anything of her. Roughly 15-20 minutes later, I went and got myself ready for bed. I was just about to get into bed and she jumped on my bed and I went, excuse me. She jumped off and ran in here. And I'm like, wow, okay, so she knows. Again, I think I was taking my hair out and not taking my hair out, like out of the bobble. Just about to start brushing it, she came in again, jumped on the bed, and I went, and down she went, came running back in here. 3 or 4 times that happened. The last time was when I went to get into bed, she jumped on, and I went, I don't think so, Missy. She jumped out and came. That was it. I didn't see her all night. She came in the morning when she knew it was safe and I wouldn't growl at her. But she knew she was in the bad books. She knew it. Why you mix colours when the counting is supposed to be? Rudy, you don't have to keep saying it over and over and over again. I know that I made the mistake because you quite forcefully told me afterwards that I'd done wrong. I told you I will sort it when my hand isn't in as much pain again. And I keep my promises. So just bear with me and I will do it as you have now asked for correctly. Although, again, manners would be a wonderful thing. She's feeling feisty. Feisty is one word for it. One word. Okay, the last one I have in here, I have 3 of. And amazingly, when these were available, I got quite a few of them. And I got through quite a few of them. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to get through all these 3 very easily. Although, because I've got 3, I'm going to put 1 in the giveaway cube. I'll keep 2, put 1 in the giveaway cube. We have the Knitting Essentials DK again in pink. That's the colour. It's pink. But it's sparkly. It's Knitting Essentials Sparkle. And I don't know if you can see. or not. You might be able to see that it's sparkly, but the sparkle in this is iridescent. So depending on the lighting, depends on what you'll see. You'll see yellow or green or blue, sometimes purple, pink, all depends. But with this being the Knitting Essentials, again, I don't know how much is on there. It is 50 grams. Again, I think it's 160 meters-ish, but I don't know. Again, 97% acrylic, 3% metallic. But that is the last. So that can go in the giveaway cube. I'm not touching them again. Ever. See, now they've got to go in the wash. Now. The gloves have got to go in the wash. Welcome in, Lucy. The bean is here. She's turned herself into a loaf. A bean loaf. Okay, so I am going to swap cameras and grab myself a cup of tea, but I will put up the spinny wheelie thingy. And I will say that if you are a creator and you would like a link dropping for your channel, please put in the chat I'm getting such evils. Please put in the chat a box or a bag emoji. A box or a bag, because that's what the yarn's going in. Everybody else, if you can shh just for a bit so we can do our linky doodab drops and give people the spotlight, because we want to make sure people with a channel get a little bit of attention. If you have a channel, put a box or a bag in the chat. Otherwise, shh, just for a few minutes. And if you have put a box or a bag because you are a content creator, start typing out an advert to sell your channel. You can sell your channel better than anybody else can, because you know what your channel's about. Make sure in that advert you say what your channel's about. Don't just put, I have unboxings and giveaways, come and have a look. Unboxings of what? Is it makeup? Is it paint? Is it boxes? Let us know. Sell your channel as best you can. And when I come back with my cup of tea in my hand, we will get some linky doodab drops. Give you some attention. Preeti, welcome in, Preeti. I think you're brand new. I think. Good evening to you. We're just giving some linky doodab drops. We're giving some attention to the channel creators, so bear with us. You will have other people say hello to you, but we're just doing the creator link drops first. So please bear with them. And I will come over here and put that up. There we go. So type out your adverts. I will grab a cup of tea. Not yet, Beans. You've got another 55 minutes, my dear. Minutes. So while my water is heating up, this is the super wheel. Anybody who has sent a PayPal during the live, or a super sticker or super chat in the live of equal to £5 or more, you will go on the super wheel. The members, as one of the perks that they get double entries. But whether you're a member or not, you only need one entry to be able to win. Because if you're not on the wheel, you're not going to win the wheel. And if you're on the wheel, you might just win. Okay. Too much. Okay. That's a milk in my tea. I hope you're ready to drop your advert. As soon as I say your name, you can press enter to drop your advert in the chat. But please wait for me to say your name before you do. I so hope you can hear me, otherwise I'm just talking to myself. There's something new there. Okay. Be your comfy beanses. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the first person that wants their link dropping, by the looks of it, is Miss Mel. If you would like to drop your advert, please. Slug, you got overly keen. Bear with us, Slug. It's Mel first. Unless, Zara, if you want to do Slug's link first, being she pressed enter accidentally, I can read hers out. Sorry, Mel. Bear with us. The Naked Snail. Now showing March edition of Year of the Socks and Year of the Gnome. And lots of happy mail. Lots of happy mail. That is The Naked Snail. Thank you very much for dropping the link, Zara. Welcome in, Diane. Bear with us a moment. We're just dropping a link for one of the creators, and then you'll have people say hello to you. So just bear with us a moment, please. Miss Mel, if you want to drop your advert, please do. Oh, I promise I'll say hello to you in a moment, Diane. But I can say hello. Oh, it's not showing for me. It didn't show up. Okay, so Zara, could you just do a message just to put Lithalia's Little Hook with Melanie and then do her link for us, please? YouTube is being a poo-poo head. Nothing overly new there, is there, really? Sorry, Mel. It's not me, it's YouTube. For once. Makes a change. Just waiting for Zara to get your link up. There we go. Thank you so much. Melanie will have monetization party soon. Monetization for Miss Mel over at Lefalier's Little Hook with Melanie. Thank you very much, Zara. Thank you, Slug. Everybody in the chat who held off talking, thank you so, so much. And now you can say hello to Preeti and to Diane because the chat is now open. So all skate, go for it. Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I have stitch markers. Do you have to sit there, really? Is there an essential need? So I don't know if I've shown a couple of these or not. I know that I've definitely... don't worry about it, Diane. You're brand new over here. Until you know how things work, how could you know? Not everyone's psychic. And let's face it, those who are like me, who use a crystal ball, the crystal ball is at dry cleaners. I can't be with it all the time. Can you move your butt, please? Okay, so stitch markers. I know I've shown a couple in Auntie's live. I will ask here first if I've shown them. I'll wait for a reply before I do because I don't want to double show. Okay, so it's only if I haven't shown it here. It was so hard not chatting. It's kind of how I am, Triple T. That's like me. Diane says, I've only managed to catch you when I was driving, so this is a treat. A treat, you say? That might be pushing things a little bit. Okay, can someone let me know if I have shown the fan, like fan? Woo! Yes, my love. The Oriental fan stitch markers. Hello. How are you doing? Why are we looking so terrified? What's wrong? You are so weird. I love you, though. I love you. 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 You're smelly and snotty, but I still love you. Let's face it, you smell a heck of a lot better than me. Yeah. Okay. No, says Wriggles. Beanie kiss. Don't sit on the mouse. Okay. Beanie's sitting on the mouse regardless. Okay. So, you're going to get a zoom in. Now, these all come as I show them. There's no different colouring. It is as is, so I only need to show you one. And obviously, I'm showing you without the finalised clasp because you've got like 5 different ones to choose from. So everything will be in my Etsy shop. It's in the pictures. Hello. Hi. How you doing? You good? You good? Oh, go away from me, you bugger. Really? But I'm showing you without the finished clasp, okay? So let me get it zoomed in properly for you so it's clear. So these are my Oriental fans. I do shake a little bit. I'm human. I'm sorry. With a little dingle dangle on the bottom. Not a jingle jangle, just a dingle dangle. So this is the Oriental fans. Next, if I haven't shown it, please tell me, rainbows. Have I done the rainbows yet? I think it's quite pretty. Even though it's got the pea colour in it, I think they're quite pretty. Okay, rainbows. Again, these come as they are. They are glittery. We have sparkles on that rainbow. And the rainbow has a cloud either side. And then the beads correspond to that rainbow. And the two larger beads are iridescent. So again, depending on the lighting, depends on what colour they come out. But this is the glitzy rainbow. So there's that one. Have I shown the ribbons? The coloured ribbons, the hope ribbons. I know these ones I've definitely shown on Auntie's. I just cannot remember showing them on here. Because these are ones that I've updated. Thank you, Wriggles. See, Wriggles is a little darling, she is. She's just too much of a super fan over here not to know these things. Okay. It's a good job your mum's not here, Snaily, because the first one I'm going to be showing is green. So as we all know, different coloured ribbons stand for different things. This is a green hope ribbon. And I would say, look, green is for this, but each colour represents so many different things. I could be here for quite a while. But there's a green one. And then we have blue. And I'll just show you one more. We have yellow. Awareness ribbons, that's the one. Thank you, Doris. And there's also red and clear and purple and teal and pink in there too. So depending on what you'd need a ribbon for, I've got a fair few colours for the awareness ribbons. Thank you, Doris. Okay, two more lots. Diamante leaves. I mean, I know I've shown these like way in the past, but I don't know if I've shown them recently. So have I done my Diamante leaves? I love the Diamante leaves, personally. But I'm not making them for me. I'm making them for everybody else. Not recently. Thank you, Wriggles. Okay, so these are a set. I think you get 5 in the set. So there we have a golden yellow. And the main colour itself is metallic. So you get a beautiful shine on that anyway. And then round the edge are diamantes. The beads used are glass and crystal. There's no acrylic on these at all. But I'm pretty certain they're a set of 5. There's the blue one that comes in the set. I think these are so pretty. If you love bling, these are a definite magpie magnet. So there's the blue. And then I'll show you one more in the set. The only one that has gold with it is dark red. Still glass and crystal for the beading. But this one is golden, whereas The others are, oops, a silver. But let me just double check. You've got green, yellow, pink, red, blue. I'm pretty sure it's that. Yeah. Okay, so it's 5 as a set. And I think there's just 2 sets left of the leaves. The last one, I haven't shown these for a little while, but we got some fuzzy pom-poms. We got fuzzy pom-poms and they're so soft. They're so soft. We have fuzzy pom-poms. They do have a hard center, but they're fuzzy. So you're not going to be able to squash them very easily. But this one is a toffee brown for the more natural. We have got, to go with the coupe today, and this one actually has a lobster clasp already on it. We have red. And these are using metal and glass beads, but they're not heavy. They're so light. There's a red one. We'll do blue because, you know, blue. There's a blue. Look at the bead on that. Do one more. I will do one more. I'll show you the peachy one. Peachy. There we have the peachy. Blends really well with my skin right now in this light. But it's a peachy one. And for these, we have got green and pink and yellow and peach and brown and blue, red, dark pink, and a kind of a, what I'd call a mink kind of colour. But that's them. Okay, so let's exit out of that. There we go. So there's another few stitch markers which are on the Etsy site at the moment. Everything on the Etsy site that I've revamped, I have really looked closely at the prices, and there are at least a dozen that I have adjusted the price on. I.e. I've brought them down a little bit. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but I've brought the prices down a little bit, but not everything. But there will be more stitch markers next week, as always. So let me catch up with the chat, see where I am, see if my eyes can actually see the chat, because I highly doubt it, but we will try as best we can. So I saw Diane say that she's usually driving. The Beanie Kiss Kiss. I saw Rudy saying smelly as in parmesan with Miss Beans. Maybe not quite like that. I think even though parmesan is quite stinky, she's a whole different stink. She's a whole different smell. I'm doing that. She's actually on the windowsill right now. She's that way, not that way. Not that you know that. Not that it matters. Shut up. Hadija, shush. Zara says, please have a look at Ladybird's Etsy store. I can't see that now. I've highlighted it. Oh my gosh. No, I'll read it and then highlight it because the link is in the description. Please favourite her shop and some items. Thank you very much. Yes, because when you favourite the shop or an item, it really, really helps my shop. So if you're willing to go in there and just heart a couple of bits. Oh, are we keeping you up? Oh, I apologise. It really does help. So if you can, please do. But that's in the description below. Triple T says, that's pretty. I don't know which one she's saying is pretty, but thank you. Let's bring that away a little bit. Away. I don't really like it up in my face. Not really. Snelly says, not normally into the fan ones. I did read that at the time. Vigor was helping me out. Zara isn't sure. Doris helping me out with the awareness ribbons. Doris says, I think turquoise is my dad's cancer colour. I'll look it up and email you. What I wanted to originally do in the Etsy shop was do, instead of a drop down of this colour, this colour, this colour, or this colour, I wanted to kind of put next to it, like, do you want prostate cancer, and that would come up as black? Do you want fibromyalgia? That would come up as purple, etc. But there were so many things associated with so many different colours, like it'd be impossible. So I had no choice. I had to put it as the colours. Really says, do you like Hook That Yarn? I have no idea who Hook That Yarn is. I don't know everyone. You know way too many people, Rudy. I don't know many people. I'm a very small little hobo. Slug says, pretty stitch markers. Thank you. I'll be making some more this weekend. I've got a very busy personal order to make, and I can't even show you, which I'm kind of gutted about. But I'm going to be busy with them this weekend. So says blue is very nice. That be the leaves? I'm going to guess that's the leaves, I think. Triple T says that's the beautiful blue. It's got to be the leaves. Doris says, whoa, that red part? She says, do you have 2 blue leaves? I do, but they're part of a set. My mother-in-law loves blue. Good woman. I could get her some earrings. She'll love them. Do you know, if they weren't a set, I'd say, yes, I have 2 blue left, because I've literally only got 2 blue left. But they're part of a set. There's 2 sets. I believe there's 2 sets. And there's a blue in each set. Let me just double check. I might have changed it when I revamped it. Okay, what did I name it? Who knows what the heck I named it? There's so many sets on here. Oh, there they are. Yeah, it's a set of 5. So you've got a standard red, a green, a dark red, a blue, and a pink in one set. And in the other set, you've got pink, green, yellow, dark red, blue. But it says there's 4 sets. Don't remember seeing that many in that bag. What the heck? I've got 5? Really? Oh no, 4. I've got 4. 2 sets. Okay. I've got 2 sets of each. Anyway, Teresa says you need a squishable yarn ball stitch marker. They would be perfect for earrings. A squishable, yeah. But yeah, if you're going to sleep in them, I don't know anybody that sleeps in dangle earrings. Dingly dangly. I don't know. I mean, they're really, really, really light, but you can't squish them. Wriggle says baby tribbles. They are baby tribbles. Oodles of them. I've even got more tribbles because these are for key rings. More. Got a brown one, a black one, and white one, a red one, a pink one, a green one, a yellow one, a neon one. But they're for key rings. They're a little bit too big for earrings. So yes, we have baby tribbles. We have teenage tribbles. And then to go on the hats, we have adult tribbles. We like our tribbles. Our prayers. Thank you very much, Zara. Thank you. I forgot about that. So at the top of the chat, up there, we have got pinned the people who are in need of prayers and thoughts. If you are a religious person, then please, if you can spare a prayer, it would be very much appreciated. If you are not religious, give a thought to somebody. It doesn't take you a minute just to think of them and hope that they're well, or they get what they're needing, or think, I hope somebody gives them a really nice smile and they feel it today. Or a thought isn't going to cost you more than a few seconds. A prayer isn't going to cost you more than a few seconds. It'd be very, very much appreciated if you can, please do. Teresa says, fancy tribbles. They are fancy tribbles, especially with glass beads on them. And the beads are two-tone as well. They're very, very funky little beads with little bubbles in them. Angela says, your stitch markers are very beautiful. Thank you very much, Miss Angela. I'm glad something about me is. Not much else is. But I do try. While I've been revamping the Etsy listings, I've been revamping a few of the actual stitch markers as well. So I think I said a couple of weeks back that I'm trying to get all of my stitch markers will end up being glass and crystal beads rather than acrylic. So I've swapped a few over, and where some stitch markers didn't have any choice, it's like you've got this one or that's it. Now it's like, well, you've got this one in this color and this color and this color and this color. So I've got choice for people. Hopefully it's more of an appealing thing. I hope. Teresa says, I rather enjoy watching you scold yourself. What did I do? I'm sticking around to see who wins the argument. What did I do? See my memory. What I don't even know what I did. You're gonna have to let me know, because I have no idea. Lucy said, sorry, I haven't reviewed my last purchase. I was busy and needed to take pictures, so I put them in a safe place for later. And now I can't find the stitch markers. What the heck? You lost stitch... Really? You know what? It's been... Trying to get reviews out of people is very, very, very difficult. Like, I even have some people will message me and they'll thank me for letting them know and keeping them in the loop, and they'll say, do you want me to give you photos of when I've got it, or what I've made from it, especially with the mystery boxes. Do you want me to let you know what I've done with the yarn? Or I'll make sure that I'll leave a review as soon as it lets me. And I sit there for weeks going, still waiting for that review. It really helps. Anytime now you want to do the review, please do. A lot of people don't. So don't panic too much, but please find them, because losing them is not good. Teresa says the blue fan is pretty. The Oriental fan. How much is the Oriental fan? Let me have a look. I've got quite a few little Oriental stitch markers, like Sakura and legendary stories, legends from China or Korea or Japan. The fans are £2 each for the fans. If you have a lobster clasp or a lever back. If you want the knitter's heart, star or ring, then that adds 10p onto it. But yeah, that's the fan. Rudy, when he said it was 1:27 p.m. Central. Here it is 19:37. It is so close to my bedtime. Doris says, do any of the blues match from the sets? Yes, I could buy both sets. Really? Yes, the blues do match. They're exactly the same blue. I love these. The only reason why I didn't keep a set for myself is because I don't like gold. And one of them in there is gold. I don't like gold. Not that you can see it brilliantly from there, but the same. They're both the same. Yes? What? She is so keen. You see this? And the purring is so loud, like, just in case I miss her. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? It's that time. You know it's that time. It's not that time because we've got another 20 minutes. Dragon Cat, welcome in, Miss Cat. She says, hi, Lisa, Beanie, and everyone in the chat with the willies. Welcome in, Miss Cat. How do you do, Dee? Cindy says, still here, listening from the bushes. Careful with those bushes. Water them at least. Not by weeing on them, please, because that would be very wrong. That's one down. Miss Lucy says, I find things I put in a safe place months later all the time. Wow. I think a lot of people would say that in my home, because there's a lot of places here and there that are a little bit disheveled, they'd be like, how can you find anything? But if you come into my house and you say, hey, have you got blah, 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 I'll go, yep, just a minute. And I can go to it straight away because I know where everything is. I don't like the dishevelriness. Disheveled, that word. I don't like when things are a little bit askew because it makes my head more askew. But everything has a place. Everything, and I know where everything is, and thankfully, touch wood, it's very, very rare that I lose anything. Saying that, I lost a fascinator. I don't know where it is. I've got a feeling I gave it to the charity shop. I'm really, really gutted because I wanted it today. I thought I'd kept one, but clearly I got rid of it, and I'm gutted. Mel is still here. Snaily says they do make stunning earrings. You don't have the leaves, do you? I don't remember you having the leaves. I really don't remember you having the leaves. Rudy says, how was Ladybird in years 32 and 30? I wasn't around in 32 and 34. I'm not that old. Do I look like I'm in my 90s? What the heck? What the heck? Triple T says, that look spoke volumes, didn't it? That, eye rolls are hilarious. Are you a little bit warm? Oh yeah, you're a little bit warm. A very, very, very warm day. I went out today, cloudless sky, hot, wearing black. I was slowly cooking. It was not nice. Rudy says, has Ladybird seen a $35 bill? I've only ever seen a dollar bill. That's it. And that's because I was sent one in a Happy Mail. Doris says, we're getting ready to go to town. I have an appointment. Love y'all. I'll be listening. Well, we'll be disappearing in a puff of smoke in about 15 minutes. So we're not far behind you, Doris. Watch out. Cindy will jump on you from the bushes. Snaily says, no, I don't have them. I meant when you held them up together, the leaves look like perfect earrings. I mean, they're not the lightest Stitchmarkers that I have, but they're not heavy. Like, they wouldn't drag you down, but there's a little bit of weight to them because the diamantes in the leaf and that metallic enamel on its own has a little bit of weight to it. And then you've got the crystal and the glass beads as well. But it's not heavy, thankfully. I don't think I've got any heavy Stitchmarkers left. I think I try and keep them as light as I possibly can, because I don't think heavy Stitchmarkers are exactly brilliant. I think most of mine are pretty light, I think. Is Angela going? Angela, you're off? Are you off, Angela? Are you running away? She says she's enjoyed being here in the live. It's been a long time since we had Angela in the live. Been a long time. Snaily has sent a little thing. She didn't tell me, but she sent a little thing to show. Don't mind weighty earrings. I feel naked when I don't have any. I've got a pair of sleeper earrings all the time because without them, I feel naked and nobody needs to see that. But every now and again, depending on the occasion, I will put some earrings in my first holes. But I'm more than happy to take them out later. But the sleepers, they have got to be in. They have to be. And every now and again, despite it being in the same hospital, in the same machine, sometimes the MRI people let me in with my earrings because they're not magnetic. Sometimes they say, no, take them out. Take them out? What do you mean take them out? I don't want to take them out. Okay. And I hate it. Hate it. It's like one of the first things I put on these before I put on my bra when it comes to MRIs. Yeah, I know the feeling very much. Anyway, Snaily has sent a little thing. She says, I finally started a Doctor Who printed cross stitch my daughter bought me a couple of Christmases ago. Still available on Amazon if anybody asks. Okay, hang on. So, this is what Miss Snaily has been working on, or has started working on. It is huge! So it's the TARDIS with the Earth below it. Or is it? But she's down here. She's got the needle out. She's got some thread. And she's done some crosses. So she has begun. So we've done all of this corner over here on the right. Just remember to do the right stitch in the right place, Miss Snaily. I'm looking forward to seeing the end result. In fact, I think we all need to see the end result. I mean, it's not a cracking the whip. Or is it? It kind of is, I guess. You know what? I'm going to put that in the cracking the whips just because. Maybe that's what you actually intended, because you did put in the subject line, cracking the whips. But I'm showing it now, so... Mel says she's doing a TARDIS cross stitch as well. Miss Cindy says, cross stitch sounds fun. Wow, that is sweet of your daughter. Rudy says, I got my handwriting from Echo in the mail. I know, you told me and showed me. Showed everybody because it was in a video. Cindy also says to Snaily, looks awesome, great job. Sounds awesome, Mel. Teresa says, love it. That's going to be gorgeous when it's done. I want to see it when it's done. I used to do cross stitch when I was a kid. I used to love it. And then we went from fairly beginner cross stitch. It wasn't beginner, but it was fairly beginner cross stitch into the adult world cross stitch. And that put me off completely. I was so lost with the different stitches and what you had to do and separating the threads that would then end up in floss bath. Well, there's a new one. But the knots, and that was it. I was done. Haven't been back to it for... Actually, yes, I did. I think my first year on YouTube, I think I was sent a cross stitch. No, I bought a cross stitch ladybird soft toy with a bib that you cross stitched on the bib, the baby's name, as well as a picture of a ladybird. And nope, just separating the threads. Nope. That's when I remembered this is why I don't do cross stitch. And no, it didn't happen. Scroll down. Snaily says, I'm enjoying printed cross stitch a lot more than counted. So much easier. I think I did about half and half of each. Half was printed, half wasn't. And it didn't overly bother me. It was just all the knots and the separating the thread to make sure it was the right thickness for that part. And that's what really got my goat up. Okay. Before I forget again, I have not sent out yet March's members packs, or the members packs that were due for the end of March, because I was actually waiting for one item. I now have that one item. There you go. I know that's what you want to see. I now have that one item. So I'm going to be finishing off the last of the members packs that are due out and get them sent. They are literally going across the world this time round. Like there's one going to Australia, there's one going to Europe, there's two going to America, there's one going to Canada, There's one going to Finland, and one to England. So I've got a bit of work to do, but I know that I am late with these ones. Again, I have been waiting for this one particular item, and all I ask is the members that get them, please, 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 let me know that you have them, because nothing is tracked, because that costs a fortune. Sometimes it's double what it should be standard postage. Can't do that. But if you don't tell me that you've got it, I don't know that you've got it, and I can't get rid of the paperwork. But if you don't have it in a suitable time, then I can actually get compensated for what's been sent to you, and possibly, maybe, get it replaced and get it sent again. So please let me know, because so many people never tell me. There's never a word. So I have no clue. Please let me know if you get your member pack. Even if you've picked up the member pack, looked in it and gone and stuck it in the bin. Let me know you've got it at least, please. I am no longer on the phone. When I'm over here, Zara, there's no need to bump up because I don't have the heart, but I do appreciate it, so thank you. Lucy says, I can't see well enough to do cross stitch anymore. I don't know if I would be able to or not. You definitely need good lighting. I won't be able to sit there with a neck light or my little desk light thing and do it, because, you know, old eyes, they ain't happy. HD, welcome in, Miss HD. Hope you are well. Nice to see you, my dear. Nice to see you. So cracking the whips, I will get that done tomorrow. I will get the timestamps done regarding all the yarns that I showed today. I might actually be able to stick what I've got left in one cube so it doesn't overtake two, which would be nice. But I'll get them in the description tomorrow with the timestamps, so that if there's one that you were particularly interested in, you can have a nosy by just literally one click in the timestamp, and it will take you straight to it. And it'll have what the yarn is, what the colour is, how much weight that particular skein is, and where I showed it, and when I showed it. Mel says, I use a neck light to help my eyes. My eyes. See the neck light. I did get one at one point, and I never really got on with it because it just blinded me. But I have got here a bendy little lampy light. A lampy light. It's just a little teeny weeny one, but it's more than enough, thankfully, for when I'm sat here and I'm doing my mosaic squares, which I only have 5 or 6 left to make. And then I'll be joining them all. And there's a heck of a lot of squares. It's 48 squares. It's a lot of squares to join up. Rudy says, can you pray for Dawn Yarndal? Is she still ill? Is Miss Dawn still ill? Bless her heart. Yes, I can put her on there, on the prayers and thoughts list. She'll be the last one that goes on today. I'll put Dawn on. Update. Let me grab that. Oh, Zara, can you just try the counting command? Or somebody do the counting command and just do count 40 all as one word, just to see if it's now working, please? Oh, oh, chat's going nuts. Hang on, calm down. Calm down. Wait. There we go. Okay, replaced. The thoughts and prayers is now up there. It's at the top of the chat. Okay, let's scroll it up. Where did I get to? Got Mel with her neckline. Yes, Mel, call. Yes, no problem. Triple T says, ugh, I have to go rescue hubby. His radiator went out. Oh, the car actually got fixed. Good timing for me to wait till you're done to leave. I hope Lynx is now off of you, because you can't be going to hubby if Lynx is still using you. It's not the done thing. It's not done. I'm guessing. Oh, there we go. Oh, the count thing's working. Woohoo! It's working. Job done. Okay. It's working. I mean, you can't spam it because it'll go and have a fit. But at least it's working now. I don't know what was happening before when it wasn't working, but still. Okay, so I think I have covered everything. I think. If for anybody that is interested, just to fill you in, Hunter has had another lot of surgery. The surgery site became extremely badly infected, verging on sepsis. It ate quite a nasty hole in his gut that he had cleaned out yesterday, and he was given 3 lots of antibiotics to take, as well as given an injection and painkillers. Today, that wound is looking like it's infected again. So we're going to have a look in the next about 5 hours. Have a look at it again, and I'm going to be the judge. I've told him he has got to shift his backside to the clinic. He's going to have to borrow the money from a friend. Because it's going to need cleaning out again. So yes, Hunter is still on the list up at the top, but that's why. So once again, just as we thought, okay, we might actually have some money to start saving up now. No, because it's all gone back into the hospital again, and clinic again. And bless him, that's not his fault. It's not his fault. That's life. Wonderful life. So there you go, caught up. Miss Helen. Hello, Miss Helen. Hello. She says, hey, Hadija. Did I spell that right? Just need an H on the end. And then, yes, you will have. Just need the H on the end. Did you find a pattern you like? I have found 3, but my most favourite one, I can't find the pattern for it. It's on Ravelry. And I've messaged the designer and she hasn't gotten back to me yet. I will be messaging her again on Monday. I'm giving her a couple of days to get back to me. But she says for the pattern, go here to my website, and you go to her website and that pattern doesn't exist on her website. And I'm really, really gutted because it's my favourite one. But there are 3. If it comes to it, there's another 2 to choose from. But I will show you as soon as I've got a definite. I will email you. I wonder what 4,000 meters would be in socks. I'm not making socks. I am not making socks. I really just didn't want you to run out. I think to make the duster, I'm going to need between 2,000 and 3,000, I think, approximately. So there's going to be plenty. I can make pockets as well. And you never know, I may just personalise it that one little bit more and make a hood. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Depends which of the dusters I end up making. Rudy says, do you nearly talk like Lizzie McGuire? I have no idea how Lizzie McGuire used to talk when she was that young. No clue. Never watched it. And he also says to do the count 60. Okay, so the counting does 1 to 40, and then 40 to 80, and then 41 to 80, and then 81 to 100. So that's count 40, count 80, count 100. Triple D says, a kid opened the door and Lynx ran away. Ugh, I'm finally able to get dressed for the day. Nah, it's overrated. What do you want to get dressed for? Cindy says, oh no, that sounds very horrible. It's nasty. The wound is pretty bleh. It ain't pretty. Triple T says, oh no, why can't Hunter catch a break, right? It's not just Hunter, because bless him, he's going through all the physical cack. It's me that's got to find the money to pay for it, for him to get the help. So it's sending me mentally doolally, or more doolally than I already am. It's blooming hard. Scrolling down, Mel says, what's the pattern called? I will look for it. Yeah, good luck. I will send me a message like now. Send a message now, and I will grab it straight after this, because I've got to close this down because we're at the end now. We all need a break from something or other. Too right we are. Okay, let's vamoose. No good purring. I know you're there. I know you're there, my love. Mwah. My little bean loaf. Okay, we're going to disappear. Miss Angela is still here. Thank you, Miss Angela. Miss Angela says, I've enjoyed being in your live. All y'all stay safe. Cindy says, I used to have to help others with cleaning their wounds and placing what is called a wound vac. The wound vacs help to close the wound. Yeah, the thing is, he's in a third world country. He can't get it wet at all because the water that comes out the taps is sewage water. So struggling, and they don't have that kind of thing over there. But it costs a fortune just for the simplest little thing. It's fun. Anyway, let's clear off. Let's get the weekend started. Anybody that is about to go to sleep, sleep well. Anybody starting their day or just getting dressed, hope your day goes well. Hope the weekend is a nice one for all of you in one way or another. Try and enjoy something. And hopefully I will see you next week. But it's not going to be a cube. What could it be? Have to find out next week. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye.